Well, more evidence this morning. A COVID-19 vaccine is a step closer with news. There are more than 1,300 clinical trials underway across the globe. But just how far away are we from seeing results, and how much are these researchers working together to find the answer? Manuri Gunawardena is the CEO of clinical trials company HealthMatch and joins me now. Manuri, thanks for your time this morning. 1,300, I mean, that's a whole lot of trials. Can you talk us through the different research that's underway?
Yeah, absolutely, Ali. Thanks for having me. We've now got over 1,300 clinical trials happening globally, which is quite incredible given that when we first launched the Global Clinical Trial Tracker for COVID, there were only 200 trials at the end of March. And these trials include looking at repurposing of currently existing drugs as well as new vaccine trials that are happening around the globe on antivirals, antibodies, convalescent plasma, and a whole range of different research that's happening.
And how is this research happening? I mean, is this a bit like the space race, you know, everyone's pushing to be the first? Or are you finding that a lot of the researchers are actually collaborating to find a viable vaccine?
Yeah, we're actually seeing that there's an incredible amount of collaboration globally. We've seen that protocols and setup and design of clinical trials have been shared across different regions and different countries so that scientists and researchers in various countries can actually conduct their own trials and hopefully get results sooner.
I mean, it sounds really exciting when we hear 1,300 are underway, but I'm just looking at your research here, which shows that 80% of clinical trials actually fail. Why is that?
So outside of COVID and coronavirus, if we look at chronic conditions like Crohn's or Alzheimer's or even cancer clinical trials where patients are looking for new treatments, it's actually very complicated. You don't just need the condition, you actually need to match the eligibility criteria of that trial. And unless you know the right clinician or you're visiting the right hospital, it can be really difficult to find these trials and be recruited for them. And the same goes for coronavirus studies. It's not just that you need to be healthy or have had coronavirus, there are certain eligibility criteria that you need to meet.
Do you think we'll find a vaccine?
I think so. We're getting close, and although the results are still 12-ish months away for the new vaccines, we're seeing some promising results in the repurposed drugs and the treatments that are happening in the US.
Okay, so what is most exciting to you? Who are some of the big contenders who are close to finishing?
I think two of the results that have recently come out have been the remdesivir result, which showed a 30% reduction in mortality in the hospital setting, and then also a Melbourne-based company called Mesoblast, which uses stem cell transplants, and they showed a significant reduction in patients that were on ventilators. So they're some of the promising results that have already been published, and there's more to come.
So Australia's really at the forefront here.
Yeah, absolutely. We're really leading the way.
Okay, well, hopefully that vaccine is only 12 months away. Manuri, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks, Alison.